Welcome to this session about AIM, and we will discuss routes, airports and points. This session will cover how to display airports, routes, point and stuff like that in the Jumpstart desktop client. In the Jumpstart desktop client, we go to the IAM tab and we see all kind of different tabs underneath it. We will focus on the airport, point and route tab. They all have a similar look, that's why we take them together. First of all, a thing to notice is that we have the NOP tab here and the DS. Basically they do the same thing. The NOP, this is the data that was retrieved with a complete data set from the NB2B. DS is a data set. If you have separate data sets, you can load them here and display your own data, but they are very similar. I will focus on the NOP. First thing we can do is show airports. We can do this very easily. We can use the Icao filter. We can, for example, look for the EBPR, which is Brussels Airport. If we click on Show Airport, you will see the red dot here. This is, in this case, Brussels Airport. We can also select them from the grid here. This is preloaded with all the airports. A second thing we can show are points. With points we mean waypoints, Navaids, stuff like that. I'm gonna zoom out again here. I'll clear the airport off the map. We can do basically the same here. We can search by type, by designator, by name. If we type something here and we click on the corresponding button here, then it will show the waypoint, the Navaid you asked for. We can also just select one from the grid here. Let's do that. If we click on it, we right click and we say draw. We see here, we can center it and zoom in a little bit. That this is the, in this case, Navaid that we searched for. A third and last thing we can add to our map in this case are the routes. Let's zoom out again and clear. Here we can add routes, SIDs, standard instrument departures, and STARS, standard terminal arrival routes. How can we do this? Same as before, we can just look for them in the grid, right click on it, draw, and we will see it. In this case, we will use another option and we will say, well, we're gonna select or create an area, and we'll create an area right here. This symbol means everything. In this case, we ask to show every designator. We're gonna copy this symbol in aerodrome. So that we say we want whatever, I'm gonna click here for every aerodrome and every designator. And if I now say show routes, then it will show all the routes in my selected area. If I clear it and I click show SID, it will show all the standard instrument departures in my area. And we can also do the same for the stars, and it will now show all the stars in this area. Of course, all this information will also automatically be loaded if you go to the flight management, which is explained in another video. I thank you for watching, and if you have any further questions, I recommend looking at one of our websites or emailing us at swim@eurocontrol.int.